While witches, gladiators, and Polynesian demigods may be wowing moviegoers right now, Hollywood plans to pack theaters again with new movies in December. And we're talking about Sonic the Hedgehog 3, as well as Disney's live-action Mufasa, the Lion King. To talk more about this, we have a movie reviewer and YouTuber, Mr. Sean Chandler, in studio. No longer we have to go through Zoom.
Yeah, it's nice. There's no pause between sentences. We can just interact naturally.
Yeah, well, hopefully it's going to be okay.
All right, I'll try and pause less between sentences.
Or I'll pause less between stuff. But hey, by the way, welcome into Eyewitness News. Finally, we're getting you in person. So this weekend, not this weekend, there's no movies this weekend, right?
Werewolves, but just a little fun little Purge with Werewolves movie coming out.
Which, by the way, I got to say, I have tickets for that, and I cannot wait to watch the movie Werewolves with Frank Grillo.
Yes.
Shout out to him, sir.
It's just a fun, good old throwback B movie. Just go in expecting that. Practical effects, it's fun.
Yeah, and it's not really where everyone's waiting for the next big Glickid.
Yes.
Which is Mufasa and Sonic. They come out the same day. Is this like the next weekend, right?
2 weeks.
2 weeks from now? All right. So I wanted to, with you, before we talk about those two movies, is there a better name that we can use? I mean, we had Barbenheimer, we had Glickid. I think right now we could call this Mufasa Hog. Is that a good term?
I think King Sonic. It seems a little bit more natural.
King Sonic. Oh, yeah, maybe. Or Mufasic?
Mufasic, there we go.
Mufasic.
That's fun.
All right, we'll stay with Mufasic. Of the two movies, who do you think should take over? Because I would think Lion King, Mufasa is big, but Sonic, you're in the third one, and usually the trilogy ends up stronger.
So, The Lion King 2019 was the highest grossing animated movie of all time with $1.6 billion. That's huge. And it debuted to $190 million just here in the US.
Okay.
Massive opening. But the projections for this film are a third of that. It's like $150 to $80 million opening weekend projected. Huge drop off. Still a solid number, but huge drop off. Sonic is projected to be just a pinch higher at $55 million. The current projections have Sonic winning by just a little bit. And that's a little bit closer to being in line with the previous two Sonic movies. It was like 60 million, 70 million, but both of them are actually tracking behind the previous two entries.
So I think you're a good case study for this because, one, you grew up with the original Lion King. You have kids now. Do they watch the Lion King? Because I feel like with Sonic, that's going to be hitting that generation now rather than Lion King. I feel like they don't really know what that is.
So my kids have watched The Lion King because of what I do for a living, as well as it's my favorite animated movie of all time.
Okay.
I don't think they've ever.
So you're biased.
I'm biased, but like we watched the original one a couple days ago. We've never watched the live action remake with them. Live action. So that's never happened because why would you? So they're not. That's not of interest to them. But of course, they're obsessed with Sonic. We have Sonic Monopoly. My son plays the Sonic video games. Like both of these are multi-generational franchises because Sega Genesis, early 90s, that's what people our age had. And so both of them have kind of that broad appeal to it. One of the things about Sonic 3, they have Keanu Reeves voicing the villain in it, Shadow. So there's a lot of excitement amongst the Sonic fans for this specific movie, whereas Mufasa, it just kind of feels like...
So I'm going to put you on the spot then.
Okay.
I feel like Sonic is going to be the winner when it's all said and done. Who do you think is the better film of the two? Who will win out on top?
It's a little bit tough to say because it feels like such like a big question mark. What is a Lion King prequel about Mufasa involving Scar? And
Sean, I want a winner.
So
you need to tell me.
I'm more excited for Sonic, and I think it's a safer bet because I know what that is. But they brought in a great indie director to do Mufasa, so it could really surprise us and have a lot of dramatic weight to it. But Sonic is the one I'm betting on.
Okay, Sonic's the one you're betting on. By the way, you're in California because you're going to what event this weekend?
The Astra Film Awards. So it's kicking off kind of the awards season, and it's just exciting to be in the start of the awards season that leads up to the Oscars several months from now.
And here I thought it was just because you're going to come to Eyewitness News and just hang out with us.
This is just one of the perks.
It is one of them. Sean Chandler, thanks for coming on this morning.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me.
Talking movies in person. All right, when we come back, your forecast.